On August 28th, Israeli forces killed at least 16 Palestinians across Gaza, including dozens wounded in the south, while eastern suburbs of Gaza City, Shijaya, Zaytun, and Sabra were subjected to intensified bombardment. As Israel readies for a ground offensive in its largest urban center, fears grow. Roughly 1 million displaced Palestinians are packed into Gaza City, already battered by months of war. The Gaza Health Ministry reports that 71 Palestinians were killed by Israeli fire within the past 24 hours, a grim marker of the conflict's escalation. In the south, at Nasser Hospital in Khan Yunis, doctors are overwhelmed. Patients, some shot while trying to reach aid stations, have flooded in. Many were in critical condition, 4 died upon arrival. Meanwhile, famine has already been confirmed in Gaza City and surrounding areas, with over 314,000 people facing starvation conditions, according to the Global IPC Monitor. The United Nations voice is urgent. Secretary General Antonio Guterres warned this expanded military operation could have devastating consequences. He condemned actions that obstruct humanitarian access and push civilians, including children, to the brink of starvation. Israel maintains it is targeting Hamas infrastructure and militants. Nonetheless, the gap between civilian suffering and military objectives widens. The Gaza Health Ministry has documented 317 deaths from malnutrition, including 121 children, since the war began. Israeli officials dispute these figures and contest the scope of famine allegations, calling reports politically motivated. This offensive is unfolding amid broader patterns. On August 22nd, aid monitors flagged the famine, the first recorded outside Africa, adding political pressure. Thousands of Palestinians are already fleeing East Gaza City, seeking safety in overcrowded southern zones despite limited options. Critics argue that the civilian toll, now climbing past 62,000 fatalities, mostly women and children, is unconscionable. Beyond statistics, the real tragedy is lives disrupted or extinguished. Families are trapped between destructive military campaigns and the threat of famine. Aid workers struggle to deliver food and medical care under relentless conflict. No military objective can justify civilian suffering on this scale. Calls for a ceasefire and aid corridors grow louder, even from Israeli society, where protests are mounting. Where do we go from here? Global diplomacy must demand a halt to offensive ground operations that threaten massive displacement. Humanitarian access must be expanded immediately. A ceasefire must allow safe returns for hostages, but must not come at the expense of civilian lives. This crisis signals an urgent moral reckoning. The fate of Gaza City and the humanity of all involved rests on whether the world acts swiftly to protect those trapped on the front lines of conflict.